Hey guys, Steve here. Well, if you haven't noticed, today is Jurassic Park's 15th anniversary, if you couldn't tell by the video. But that doesn't mean that today I wasn't going to do something for the Sonic fans, because that's all I really have. Today I decided to do the first episode of, Asking Steve. I don't have a special little name for it, but I might soon, if I come up with anything, or if you can come up with anything, that'd be great. So today I'm going to read the questions that I've got that I found interesting. And if this, goes well, if people, say, oh, I saw that, if I feel cool because I was on Steve's show or whatever, I'm going to be doing this weekly because this is pretty fun. It's pretty easy to do. So basically what's going to happen is that Monday through Friday, if you private message me, not front page comments will be answered on the front page through text, obviously, because if you could see what's going on down there right now. So if you send me a private message anywhere from Monday through Friday, I will gather it up, and I will answer them on Saturday or Sunday. So every Saturday or Sunday, there will be a new questions video if I got enough questions. Even if it's one question, I'll still make it because that person deserves, because they're the ones who private messaged me. So our first question comes from Spitfire Rules You. How did you start Sonic voice acting? Did you decide to practice his voice and sound similar to it? Or could you do it by coincidence? Well, that's a very good question. Not many people ask me how I started voice acting, so thank you for that question. Well, actually how it started, that was when I was 6 years old. I was watching Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. And what happened was that as I was watching Bullwinkle talk, something happened in my throat. Like my vocal cords were telling me to do something. Like my brain said, push your vocal cords back. And when I did, I started talking like this. So I sounded just like Bullwinkle Moose. And when I was 6 years old, I sounded like that. I thought it was a neat parlor trick. People thought it was amazing. And how I started voicing Sonic was that after Sonic Adventure came out, the same thing happened again. I watched Sonic talk, and then I just kind of, raised my voice like this. Come on, Tails, let's go! So that's kind of how that went. Not many people found it that cool, but when I started doing it online... So thanks for the question. The next question comes from Spyro X Cinder. If your girlfriend ever gets pissed at you, what do you do to try to make it up? Well, like really any couple, sometimes my girlfriend and I do get in arguments, but I found the best thing to do, and we all agree with it. Well, her and I. The thing is that if you really love somebody, you don't want to argue. When my girlfriend and I argue, in the middle of the argument, we'll just drop it and just say I love you, and then we'll just keep going on with our lives. Arguing doesn't solve the problem. Just forget it. You don't, this relationship isn't worth an argument. Thank you for that question. The next question is from /T Hedgehog. Why does it matter that Sonic fans ruin Sonic? It's not like it's going to Sega or anything. Why do you care so much? Well, that's kind of a good question, actually. The thing is that a lot of people ask me that. And the thing is that why do you care that I care? Because the thing is that I've loved Sonic since I was young. Okay? I don't like seeing Sonic sitting on a throne wishing he could run. Just because fangirls have wet dreams of Sonic does not give them the opportunity to just draw him being an idiot. Because they're idiots. And if you don't like me calling Sonic fans idiots, that's just too bad, capiche? Anyway, thanks for the question. The next question comes from Lizzie Gregory 666. You clearly like to do a lot of voice acting. Would you ever think about using your voice talent to voice over in films? Or would you use your voice talents to do stand-up shows and things like that? That's a very good question. A lot of people don't know I want to be a professional voice actor someday. I don't want to just bum around and use the computer. I actually want to go to Hollywood and become a voice actor. And I'm very well on my way to doing that, because I'm making friends in high places. So don't be surprised when you're a little older and you're watching TV and it says, That Big Fat Cat, voiced by Stephen Page. Wow, I know that guy. Isn't that so cool? Yeah. Thank you for the question. Our next question comes from Miles Tails Prower, not the character, a guy on YouTube. And he asks, what do you think of YouTube poop? Well, all I'm going to say is that's Mama Stephen to you, Miles. It was so corny, but I love it. The only thing I don't like about YouTube poop is in the middle of a poop that people will just make randomly loud explosions, and it kind of hurts my ears. I mean, YouTube poops are funny, but they can be annoying. Thanks for the question. Our next question comes from Captain Silent the Fox. How did you start to like Sonic? That's a very good question, actually. When I was about 4 years old, my mother was reading in a magazine article that video games will bring siblings together. My sister and I constantly fight. So, what she did was that she headed over to, I think it was JCPenney, and she picked up a Sega Genesis, an extra controller, ToeJam and Earl, and Jurassic Park the game. And so, being a Jurassic Park nut, that's the first thing I wanted to do. But she kind of hogged the Sega Genesis. So I decided, I'll wait till tomorrow. So she goes to school the next day, and the Sega Genesis is all mine. And I play Jurassic Park, but I keep dying, and I die, and I die. It's boring. I play ToeJam and Earl. Die. Same story. Then, I pop in Sonic, and automatically I love it. The music just, with Sonic, it was just so amazing and exhilarating. I felt like, wow, this is cool. And I actually got up to the Mystic Cave Zone without dying once. And then that pit of death, as you classic fans will know, got me. Thanks for the question. I really enjoyed that. My next question comes from Dylan Monkey. So we all know your Sonic voice pretty well. And in one of your videos, you said something about a petition for you to voice Sonic or something like that. So anyway, my question is, if you voice Sonic and they had the script in the game that is similar to a Sonic fanfic, would you try making them change the script or just roll with the flow? To tell you the truth, I would like to have to change the script, but I would be Sonic for you guys because I know that a lot of you are sick of Jason Griffith. And I would be a better replacement than he was. Maybe not as good as Ryan to some of you, but I'm better than Griffith, and I know that for a fact. Because no one thinks, oh no, I'm in danger. No. But I would just stick with the script so that you guys could enjoy your Sonic game. Thanks for the question. The next question comes from David Tikas, or Tikas, I'm not sure. Should Sonic just stick with the 16-bit series or stick with the 3D series? I don't think there's a real answer for that. It's all about preference. Some people, like my girlfriend, don't like side-scrollers, but some do, such as myself. So, I really think that if you don't like the 3D Sonic games, don't play them. But if you like the 3D Sonic games, then play them. And if you don't like the voices, then mute it. Thanks for the question. Our final question comes from Sonic X18. And by the way, this guy's pretty cool. I know him personally. Do you regret making Glitch Hog? Well, to tell you the truth, I really don't. Glitch Hog is kind of what sparked my YouTube semi-popularity. I'm not that big, and I really don't care. But the problem is that Glitch Hog has inspired a badulian noobs to ask me the same question. How'd you make it? Let's get Sonic. What'd you do? It's like, listen, pal, I don't write the description just for my own personal well-being, okay? I actually write the description, so if you need to know something, it's there. Thank you. Sonic X18. Anyway, my final thing I have to say is that I would like to thank all of you who sent in questions, and just because you sent in one doesn't mean it'll stop you from sending in another one. If sometime during the rest of this week or next week you would like to send in questions, go right ahead. I don't care. But if I don't pick your question, please do not get mad at me. Your question just was meek and uninteresting. Some of them were, but some of them were really out of line. But I will thank all of you who did send in questions, and I hope that you stick on my YouTube page and you guys have some fun. That's really all I care about, is you guys coming on my page and being, hey, this is a nice place, not, oh, it's that big man who voices, oh, I'm so honored. No, look, I'm one of you guys. I got a bang, bada boom, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I guess I'll catch you guys later, and I hope you guys have a razzle-dazzle summer. That was so corny. Well, I just hope you guys have a good summer. Those of you who are getting out of school, you need to go swimming. And I'd just like to say one last thing. If you own Jurassic Park, DVD, VHS, I don't care. Watch it. Go on YouTube, watch it. Download it for all I care. Watch it. Today's the 15th anniversary. It needs to be remembered. And I hope that you all have a great day, and I guess I'll catch you guys later.